versus Edward Rodriguez. Could I have parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Adam LaHood for the defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Rodriguez? And there are no applications?
No, Your Honor, it's a straight term.
All right. Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rodriguez, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rodriguez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? All right, you're charged with manufacturing and delivery of controlled substance penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams as a first-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, I did.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights? And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rodriguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promise you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, I am.
Are you a U.S. citizen? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine, no applications, and this will run concurrent with 2024 CR 2941. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, I did.
Defense is at the plea?
It is, Judge.
State is at the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Do you know the question?
We have no objections, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, I did.
I'm sorry, in all of the places. Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Judge. We don't need a PSI.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, just that he acknowledges he made a mistake. He's here owning up to it and taking responsibility, Judge.
All right, the court will find you guilty, sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine, time and money to run concurrent, and this will run concurrent with 2024 CR 2941. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir.
All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we'll move on to 2024 CR 2941. Are you the same Edward Rodriguez who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 2941 for the offense of injury to a disabled person with intent bodily injury on May 2nd, 2024 for a period of 6 years? All right, and did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney and understand it? All right, state.
Violation of condition number 1 on or about the 21st day of November 2024 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Edward Adam Rodriguez, committed the offense of possession of a controlled substance in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State.
You waive and abandon the remainders, Your Honor.
Any objections?
Objections, Judge.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1? Court would find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. It is to revoke the defendant's community supervision, adjudicate him guilty, and sentence him to 5 years in the prison
That is an understanding, Your Honor.
and run concurrent with
Yes.
the case that we just pled on, Your Honor.
Oh. All right, probation, has he done anything on probation?
Only the top evaluation.
You want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Please.
All right, why were you not successful on probation?
I was actually did my classes, AA and A. Had my probation officer submit copies. And I also was the day I got arrested for my new charges. I was gonna graduate my parenting class. So, I made the 2 payments. I just got a job 2 months prior to the arrest, and yeah, I did all the classes I had. So I was just about to graduate my parenting, and
I guess when probation knocked on your door for a scheduled field visit, that was shocking, wasn't it? See, and you know what? People always wonder why field visits, because you know what? You really don't know if someone's doing well until you get a chance to see them in their homes or sit down and have a meal with them. All right, the court is going to follow your agreement. Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
The court is going to follow your agreement, find you guilty, revoke, sentence you to 5 years in the prison. This is run concurrent with 2025 CR 002041. There's to be no contact with David Rodriguez. And I'll suggest the therapeutic community. All right, did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, just one moment. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You need to start asking yourself what you want to do with the rest of your life, because what's going to end up happening is you're going to wake up and find that you spent the majority of your life in somebody's prison or jail. If you don't change, that's what's going to end up happening. If you continue on the path that you're on, people who sell drugs, 1 of 2 things going to end up happening. 1, you may make some money, but at the end of the day, you're not going to know where it went. Or somebody's going to try to rob you to take your drugs and your money. Or somebody's going to be upset with you because you let somebody rob you and take the drugs and they want their money. Do you understand? Do better. Good luck to you.